Alright, we're ready for departure. Runway 27 left at Philadelphia, on our way to San Francisco for Friday night ops. And our lineup checks, engine bleed, start switches are on. Flaps are set, trim set, APU shut down, exterior lights are on. Ground spoiler switches armed, transponder and TCAS are on. Crew alerting system, we'll let them know. Auto throttle is armed. Oh, watch that flap position. Make sure it's still there and indicated. Yep, we're good. Alright, this is runway 27 left. Alright, the numbers agree. Everything is set. We're good to go. Engines are coming up. 40%, they're synced. And takeoff power is set. And airspeed's alive, both sides. 80 knot cross check. 2 good engines, continue. There's V1. There's rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Gears in transit. Alright, gears up, lights are out, flaps are coming up. They're up and indicated. Stable climb, the yaw dampener's on, autopilot's engaged. And we're going to go direct to Potsdam. Auto throttle's engaged. Alright, climb checklist. Landing gears up, lights are out, flaps are retracted and indicated. Flight guidance panel set, exterior lights are as required, start switches are set to flight. Ground spoiler switch is off. Pressurization's checked, engine climb power is set, engine sync is on, altimeters are local, and the APU is shut down. Alright, we're going to go to flight level 430. There's 10, landing lights are off, pumps are off. And now that I'm climbing directly to the flight levels, I will set the altimeter to 2909 or 2. And I can accelerate above 250 knots. Alright, well unfortunately we don't have control in this area, and at the moment no control on along our route, but I expect we'll have full service when we arrive in 5 hours and 40 minutes to San Francisco. Alright, so we're almost at our cruise altitude. I'll check back in when we get closer to San Francisco. At Denver Center, Gulfstream 48 Sierra Sierra, we're checking in flight level 430 to the southeast.
November 48 Sierra Sierra, Denver Center, squawk 1439.
Good evening, Salt Lake Gulfstream 48 Sierra Sierra, checking in flight level 430.
November 48 Sierra Sierra, Salt Lake Center, roger.
Good evening, Oakland Center, Gulfstream 48 Sierra Sierra, checking in flight level 430.
Gulfstream 48 Sierra Sierra, Oakland Center, good evening.
Let's get the ATIS.
So,
Delta 15, descend to the diamond tree arrival, 299.
Altimeter 299, simultaneous flight, management system, quiet bridge, visual runway 28, right and ILS or unmanned runway 28, left in use. All aircraft are 5 to 2 the appropriate ILS frequency for 8 during visual approach. We runway 28 left, 28 right. Departing runway 1 left, 1 right. Motion to Vernon. ASFC system in use. Activate transponder with mode 3 on the taxiways and runways. Please make a runway holding instructions as required. All aircraft are required to include aircraft call signs and briefings and acknowledgements of ATC instructions and clearances. Advise on additional contact. You have information echo.
San
Francisco International Airport ATIS information echo. 23560. Left 280 at 12. Visibility 10. Cloud 2.1. Altimeter 299 simultaneous flight, management system, quiet bridge, visual runway 28, right and ILS or unmanned runway 28, left in use. All aircraft are advised to tune the appropriate ILS frequency for 8 during visual approach. On runway 28 left, 28 right, left, 1 right. Motion to Vernon. ASFC system in use. Activate transponder with mode C on the taxiways and runways. Please make a runway holding instructions as required. All aircraft are required to include aircraft call signs and briefings and acknowledgements of ATC instructions and clearances. Advise on initial contact. You have information echo.
133.95.
Okay, we have information echo.
3395, 53 Delta Delta.
November 48 Sierra Sierra, descend pilot's discretion to maintain flight level 200. Maintain 280 knots or left for any descent.
Alright, descend and maintain 200. What was the speed restriction for 48 Sierra Sierra? In Oakland, Gulfstream 48 Sierra Sierra, what was that speed restriction?
November 48 Sierra Sierra, 280 knots or less.
Copy, 280 or less, 48 Sierra Sierra, thanks. Alright, so we're in our descent into San Francisco for Friday night ops, Fleet Week, on the Modesto 8. And our descent checklist, crew briefing.
And then continue the day with 2.
Alright, quick briefing on the arrival. We're on the Modesto 8. We're 34.5 miles to Modesto. We're on our way down to flight level 200.
Oakland American 209 back with you.
We've got information echo, and we are going to expect the ILS or visual 28 right.
Yeah, Pacific 7531, my...
Our approach speed's going to be 162. The approach course is 284.
Delta 1738 with you, flight level 340.
Put that in, and the localizer is 111.7.
Delta 1738,
The missed approach is a climb to 3000 on the San Francisco VOR radial 281 to VIQ intersection, 12 DME and hold. And we'll review it one more time as we get closer, once we verify that is what we're going to get. Flight management system will program 28 right. Vectors load. Alright, that's done. Flight instruments are set as required. Nav aids tuned and identified. I will identify as we get a little closer. Decision height is going to be 200 feet. Marker beacon, turn that on.
Yeah, 737 Oakland Center, good evening.
Anti-ice and pitot heat are on. Pressurization's checked, circuit breakers are checked. Fuel boost pump, we'll turn that on. And the nose wheel steering is on. Parking brake is off.
4590 contact.
And the light is out.
3.95 today.
That is our descent checklist.
2.95, have a good night. We'll see. Go. Which one? Lufthansa 454 Super, contact NorCal approach 133.95 today. 133.95, that's how far from the first Super today. Number 4800 after seats, descend to maintain 8000, depart Archie heading 265, vector to final approach course.
Alright, flight 480 Sierra after seeds down to 6000 and we'll depart Archie on a 265 heading.
Pacific 7571, contact NorCal approach 135.65.
3565, Pacific 7571.
Alright, down to 6.
454 Super after bricks, descend to maintain 6000. After bricks down to 6000, 454 Super. Number 4800, contact NorCal approach 135.65.
Approach on 135.65, 4800, good night.
Pacific 7571, turn rating 300 to set to maintain 4000.
Right to 300 down to 4000, Pacific 7571.
Alright, go 750, airport 12 o'clock and 9 miles.
We have the runway on site, that'll make 750.
Airman, go 750, cleared visual approach, runway 28 left, contact San Francisco Tower 120.5.
Clear to the visual, 28 left and contact Tower, that'll make 750.
Victor Papa Charlie Alpha Lima traffic 12 o'clock and 4 miles, heavy 777, 2300 descending. Pacific 7571, the intercept runway 28 right, localizer tracking inbound.
Intercept the localizer tracking inbound, Pacific 7571.
Victor Papa Charlie Alpha Lima planning 280, airport 12 o'clock and 9 miles.
Alright, that's the ILS, we're going to identify that quickly.
Victor Papa Charlie Alpha Lima, you have the airport in sight.
That is the identifier.
North approach, Lufthansa 454, Super 8000 for 6.
Victor Papa Charlie Alpha Lima, heavy change 2 and cleared visual approach, runway 28 left.
Alright, we're gonna put our first flaps out.
Approach 28 left, Papa Charlie Alpha Lima.
Skywers 4590 to 718 4000.
Number 4000, Skywers 4590.
And approach Gulf Stream 4.
Lufthansa 454, Lufthansa 454 Super North California, left heading 090 to 718 7000.
Can't get a word in.
Left 090 7000, Lufthansa 454 Super.
Victor Papa Charlie Alpha Lima, contact San Francisco Tower 120.5.
Over the tower, Papa Charlie Alpha Lima.
Gulfstream 48 Sierra NorCal approach, reduce speed to 170, then to 718 4000, visual approach 28 right.
Alright, we're slowing to 170, then down to 4000 for 28 right, 4800.
Gulfstream 8 Sierra, turn 10 degrees right.
10 to the right, 4800.
Skywest 4590, turn left at 8310.
17310, Skywest 4590.
Pacific 7571, turn left at 8260 to 718 3000.
260 down to 3000, Pacific 75.
Alright,
Victor Papa Charlie Alpha Lima Tower 1.
before landing checklist, we're gonna alert the crew. Ground spoiler switches armed, nutcrackers test. Flaps are as desired. Warning inhibit switches inhibit and starter switches are on.
A12 NorCal approach, tracers.
And we just have the gear and flaps to go.
Runway 28 left.
And,
Left 280, American A12.
got a bunch of other traffic up here.
Pacific 7571, turn rating 280, airport 12 o'clock, 10 miles.
We're turned on local rider, Pacific 3571, top the airport.
Pacific 7571, cleared visual approach, runway 28 right.
Third visual 28 right.
Skywest 4590, pairing traffic 12 o'clock and 3 miles westbound 3000, Boeing 737.
Inside 4590.
Skywest 4590, maintain visual separation from the traffic, cleared visual approach, runway 28 left.
Visual approach to the left, Skywest 4590.
Gulfstream 480, turn right heading 280, traffic 12 o'clock and 3 miles, a regional jet 4000.
Right turn 280, we have the traffic in sight, 4800.
Gulfstream
Gonna put the gear
800,
down.
maintain visual separation from the traffic, clear visual approach, runway 28 right, maintain 170 knots.
Maintain visual separation, cleared for the visual 28 right, and we're slowing.
Lufthansa 4.
Alright, speed checks, we'll put 20 degrees out.
Left 250, 454 Super.
Pacific 7571, maintain 170 knots until the San Mateo Bridge, tower 120.5.
170 knots and then tower, Pacific 7571.
American 812, turn right, heading 010 to 718 3000, speed 180.
010 3000 and 180 from the Commit 12.
Alright, we've intercepted the localizer.
Tower 120.5.
Gears down, 3 green lights.
120.5, good night.
Okay,
Speed checks, we're gonna go full flaps.
That was blocked for Lufthansa 4, good to move.
Lufthansa 4504 Super, turn left, heading 270 to 718 4000.
270.5, Lufthansa 4, Super.
Gulfstream 800, thanks so much for the help. San Francisco Tower 120.5, 20.5 800.
20.5, 4800, good night.
Good night. Bearing 340. Right at the 3 revenue.
Skywest 4590, San Francisco Tower, 280, 13 left clear land. 2 left clear land, Skywest 4590.
Good evening, San Francisco Tower, Gulfstream 4800 on the visual, 28 right with echo over the bridge.
Gulfstream 4800, San Francisco Tower, 2013, runway 28 right, clear to land, traffic on the 2 mile final.
Okay, following the traffic, 28 right, clear to land, 4800. Alright, we're going to kill the yaw dampener. Outer marker. Autopilot is disconnected. We're going to turn the flight director off.
Just off the Charlie Alpha Lima, from the right, towards the right, on the ground plane. The contact comes. Number 733 Bravo Kilo, radar contact.
733 Bravo Kilo, roger.
Number 733 Bravo Kilo, continue pattern to the left downwind.
Roger, we'll continue to left downwind for 3 Bravo Kilo.
Scope 4590, welcome to San Francisco, make a left when able, contact ground point today.
Okay, ground point, good day.
Pacific 7571, make a left when able, cross runway 28 left.
Left when able, hold short, 28 left, so 25
Don't sink.
San Francisco Town, American 812 with you 28 left.
American 812, San Francisco Town, 2813, runway 28 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 28 left, American 812.
Pacific 7571, cross runway 28 left, contact ground point on the other side.
Cross 28 left and ground point 8, so 87571.
Alright, spoilers deployed, and the boards are out. 90 knots. 80 knots.
Number 733, Bravo Kilo, contact.
And 60 knots, reverser stowed.
Reversion, contact NorCal, approach 135.65.
Roger that, 135.65 for 3 Bravo Kilo, thank you. You did a great job.
Number 4800, make a right when able, contact ground, point 8 today.
Alright, we'll make the next right ground, point 8, thanks, 4800.
American 812, to the airport inside.
We have the airport inside, clear us to land from American 812.
American 812, roger. Cap 0 landing clearance, runway 28 left. Switch over to runway 28 right, winds 28 right, 13 runway 28 right, clear to land.
Okay, clear to land, 28 right, American 812.
4590 ground, thanks. You'll be following a 777, and you can taxi ramp after him.
Alright, we'll go to the ramp after the 777, Charles 4590, have a good night.
Southwest 1728, ready to taxi with Foxtrot. Southwest 1728, rolling 1 left, taxi via Alpha Mike 1. Alpha Mike 1, Southwest 1728. American 201 ground.
And,
American 201,
Alright,
one
we're
left,
clear the
taxi via Alpha
runway.
Mike 1.
Spoilers are retracted, flaps are coming up.
Torpedo
heat, de-ice off. Starter switches are set to off.
Ground Pacific 7531 is
Strobe landing lights are off, marker beacons off, fuel pumps off.
28 left, taxi to Terminal 3.
And we're going to bring up the APU.
Pacific 7571 ground, taxi ramp via Bravo Echo Delta.
Ground Gulfstream 4800, we're clear of 28 right on Echo, taxi to signature.
Gulfstream 4800, ground taxi ramp via Charlie.
Via Charlie 4800, thanks. Alright, here we are. Parking brake is set. Fuel cutoff 1 and 2. Beacons off. I hope you enjoyed this flight into San Francisco on Friday Night Ops Fleet Week, October 6th. I hope you like and subscribe. And until next time, happy landings.